Dear readers of my books, and especially this scientific textbook, Human Language Evolution, we already have a couple of YouTube videos on the topics in these books, but linguistics is so rich that we would like to add much more content to my homepage. We already saw a little bit. We looked into the history of Khoisan, and the second branch in Africa's human evolutionary history are the pygmies. Pygmies are also their height is quite restricted to about 1 meter 51 or so, or 61. No, 51, and they are living in dense forests, but I believe also in steppe environments in Central Africa. Recently, a paper in Nature pointed out how this evolution towards smaller body size could have evolved in forest environments. The very interesting topic about pygmies is that they lost their original languages. They made a language shift into neighboring Nilo-Saharan and partly, I think, also Niger-Congo languages. This is really a very amazing fact, and I think it would need much more research. Of course, it would have been very interesting to see the original language of pygmies, but let's also say here that probably some of the pygmy words could also have survived in the vocabulary, and there must be some experts on this language topic. Our study focused also on Nilo-Saharan. We included Nandi, a language of Kenya, and Mbe, a language of Central Africa. Nilo-Saharan has been worked out in a book published in Revue Cape by Paul Edith, and I bought this book. It's a very recommendable etymological lexicon of Nilo-Saharan, although we're not fully familiar how strict the methods of etymology were. But in any rate, we think that the diversity of Nilo-Saharan outpages or outcompetes the diversity in many other language branch, be it also Austroasiatic, or be it, let's say, Afro-Asiatic, of course also Indo-European. So there are not so many languages left in Nilo-Saharan as could be expected from the ecology of the African continent. The main bulk of languages has its origin in Cameroon with the Bantu languages. These are important languages of the Niger-Congo family, whereas Nilo-Saharan as a total only has around 250 languages. But these languages are really highly diverse, and we thus made the hypothesis while writing the book in around at the years 2008, and Nilo-Saharan might be a very basal branch in African or human history. And really, in between, I think in 2009, there were the first publications on some African phylogeny papers with the help of molecular biology, and they clearly showed, uh, or not clearly, but they tended to show that Nilo-Saharan is really a very ancient branch, and it has been partly replaced geographically by Bantu languages by these migration events, where Bantoids populated until southern Africa, and two routes from their homelands, which was inhabited until, let's say, 1,500 years ago in Cameroon and northern Congo.